Welcome to the General's Gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Command & Conquer 0 Hour on Barren Banlands. This is going to be a bit of an anime special.
Certainly is.
If I'm not mistaken.
Machine. A little bit of an anime special. We do have Sasukee!
Sasukee!
As the GLA stealth on the right-hand side. Cyan.
And Bobzi. A bit less easy to make it sound dramatic than Sasukee, of course. So here we are. It's going to be Vanilla USA versus it was GLA Stealth. So a bit of an interesting matchup.
Yeah, should be interesting. Is the correct term to use in this scenario, Machine? Because I really don't know what's going to be thrown out here. If Sasukee goes for the I'm going to say that for the rest of the cast. Goes for the really sneaky beaky tunnel network here.
Sneaky
beaky tunnel network in the middle tunnel network.
Oh, that one.
That's good game knowledge. That's knowing. But the Chinook scouts it. Okay, right.
So,
that's unfortunate.
He has a few choices here. Does he go for the oil cat? Obviously he is, but he could have definitely gone for that. Especially next to the bunker there. That would have been a great tunnel to deny. Dropping off one range. He still has a couple left. So where does he go other than this?
Scouting the base would be a pretty nice way to play. To see what he's up against here. Maybe drop the worker line. Yeah, dropping the worker line works. That's cool.
He's dropping, what, one ranger here. That's going to be preventing the workers from getting some work done. Actually focusing this ranger on the ground here. Technical will crush him, though, so it delays the mining, but that's really about it. But meanwhile, the dozer here, going to be... not dropping off in time. A little bit late there, because now it means that the technical's already in position, but still gets a couple of crushes here, two of them, and that's it, two workers. It should hit now maybe the RPGs on the tunnel. I think it actually got away.
You think?
Oh,
I think it might
my
have
Facebook
done.
is on. Oh no.
I didn't see you've already used your old tab machine. You can't do it.
You don't know. Like, I'll fix it.
Can you
I'll fix it? On my phone, I will mute the GG Patreon chat.
Okay, beautifully played,
I think
machine.
that'll work, won't it?
I love the stuff. And Arcanhawk takes over the camera. You've got to love it because there are technicals coming in. It's actually RPGs galore here coming in for Sasukee. This is a game-ending push, potentially. Look at all these RPGs. It's insane. We do have a nice laser lot coming in from Bobzi, though. Nice juke behind the garrison there from Sasukee. Here we go. Technical's going to be 1v1ing the Humvee. The other RPGs are still up and ready to go here. They need to be taking out the buildings, but the problem with taking out these buildings is that means rangers are going to spawn in. So going for the Chinooks is probably the best choice here for Sasukee. He's going for the Chinooks. Chinooks have actually been forced off here. Ambo, fantastic choice. Right in time here for Bobzi. He actually denies all of these RPGs. However, will this tunnel net finish? The guard mode. Oh, the 100% tunnel network.
I did it.
It's not actually
I'm
completed.
helping.
Well done, machine. You're just a hero. You are.
I was looking for mute conversation, but it was actually notifications disabled.
Yeah. You see, when we cast 0 Hour, you only have one alt tab for 0 Hour. If you alt tab 0 Hour more than once, the game will crash. You are rip in peace forever, which is very sad.
If you haven't worked it out by now, yes, I'm running Windows 10, and it has some issues with 0 Hour in terms of crashing and such. But anyway, it's fine. We'll deal with it. But it looks like this has actually been a very crazy game. I heard a lot of yelling and things.
I mean, there were active things going on, Machine. I'm just sad that you couldn't be a part of it. Whatever.
Well, I think you did well in my absence.
Cheers, man. I appreciate that. So it was actually really nice aggression. Came in with all of the RPGs from the created tunnel networks. Got a massive push on. Bobzi was able to deny it though. Thankfully, really nice ambo crushes. Killed a lot of RPGs there. So it was a nice trade in the favor of Bobzi. But Sasukee with a really nice initial push. And it's actually only how many suppliers, Machine?
Only one. Yeah, there is two all caps though. So I would say it's actually pretty even as far as income. I don't quite know the entire proportion, but two oils more or less is similar to a single supply. But a third supply is being built here by Sasukee, but it is right underneath the spy drone. Oh, that's Tech Terror though. Gets the power down.
They actually have a third terrorist ready to go, but unfortunately not finding their way to a war factory.
Did the dozer go down?
Yes. Hang on, wait.
It went down.
Was that the only?
Went down to a terrorist there.
Oh wow.
Because remember the other dozer got killed by
crushes.
crushers.
I forgot about that.
So that was a pretty big mistake here because the dozer actually got taken out. So now there's no buildings left, and there's going to be a few Humvees here though, looking for more aggressive play. So Sasukee is actually in a spot where there's no dozer left. He doesn't really have to be that aggressive. He has to... One of two things. He needs to either just bunker up or try and tech terror this factory. If he does either of those things, he'll be in an amazing spot. But even the barracks, probably the easy thing to do is send a couple of, like a tech RPG here, draw some Humvees, and then tech terror either, and then he'll basically be in a game-winning spot. But in the meantime, he has to be careful because he's expanding out. He's got a palace as well, so he's going to be able to hold very well with buggies, I guess. Barren Badlands is a very open map, so it's an excellent time to go for the buggies.
Certainly is, Machine. It also means the Humvees can be very mobile, so this has to be a game-ending push for Bobzi. That's the idea behind this many Humvees in the area. This has to end the game, 100%. Because when you're only on one barracks and one factory, you're not playing for the long term.
No power as well. Remember,
Yeah, no
he's
power.
not the power, so half production, and he can't rebuild that either. So Bobzi not going to be able to make full use of his full production there because of the half building rate. And so we see a black market. Black market? Oh, don't build a black market.
No, that's not a great idea.
He scouted the fact that there's an entire army of Humvees coming towards his base. He has 3 supply against a no dozer USA.
Well, this is a tech terror though.
Don't go for a black market. Yeah, the terrorists in a great spot. Nice.
There we go.
But actually getting caught on the technical, gets the barracks down, but doesn't get the factory. Meanwhile, the Humvee's going to be going for the base, gets the tunnels down, and the buggy is just not able to kite very well. I think he wanted the black market to get the ammo upgrade, but
thankfully the back market was actually cancelled there, but maybe too late. The buggy production is too late here.
So the thing is because there's no search and destroy, you can't just go tech RPG and quads. But buggies, I know I said them earlier, they're excellent, but they take a lot of time to establish, and having time isn't exactly the resource that Sasukee has available. And this palace is empty.
Well, no, it has 3 RPGs inside.
Oh, no,
of it,
you're
but
right, it does.
Because it's being sieged by solely missile defenders, you probably can't see the RPGs coming out. There we go. Yeah, there are 3 RPGs in the area. All right, so at the moment, and this isn't a bad position to be in, even though the Bobzi's on just War Factory production, I'm pretty sure. Does he still have the War Factory? Yeah, War Factory's up and it's been well protected here. You've got a lot of investment to make as a USA with double oil derrick and the one supply here, because you have all the drones from the Humvees, and you also have, drones from the Humvees, and then,
tow missiles?
And then tow missiles as well. So they're pretty potent. Surprised we haven't seen tow missiles out though. That's weird.
Yeah, it is certainly worth getting now. He has a lot of Humvees. Really should make use of that.
Yeah, especially when there's a potential for potential to lose the War Factory. You want to have the towers already on the remaining V army, I suppose.
Tow missile.
Tow missile.
Everyone will get mad if you say tow missile,
Blake.
Will. Don't make everyone mad.
I wasn't focusing on it, so I really got to think a little bit harder. Sasukee clearly is thinking in terms of his oil cap. He has thrown one of them down, but yeah, I'm not loving his play. I'm not loving going for Palace into Black Market when Bobzi has to go aggressive. You know?
And it's in a bit of an interesting spot because he's trying to hold 2 supplies when all he really has to do is just tunnel up, bunker up, get one, get a Jarman out. We didn't see him get a Jarman earlier. He went for a Black Market and buggies instead of a Jarman. There wasn't any angry mobs either, so his palace is down now. But the palace, it's actually pretty safe because it's a defensive building. If you put a palace over a supply, fill it with RPGs, it's going to actually give you a great way to hold with support of tunnels, of course. And so we do have some more Humvees coming out. The tow missile now is finally completed. Sasukee has 5,000 cash?
Wow.
Why isn't he just building 7 tunnels? He's building a few, but certainly not as many as he can.
And RPGs are going to be great in this situation against these Vs.
He's kiting even without search and destroy, so Bobzi is playing this incredibly well here, though he's a little bit behind in anti-infantry, but nice ambo crushes.
Ammo's going to go down, solid split coming in there from Sasukee.
$7,000
cash, man, spend it. 2 arms dealers, just anything.
Palace, tunnels. If he gets a Jarman, that's all he needs. Jarman and tunnels.
Jarman will end this game. Jarman and 1 tech terror will end this game. Not loving it.
And it's not like you can say, well, he doesn't have enough production. He doesn't need production. He just needs tunnels, and he has enough workers.
Right, so this is...
Oh,
it
actually...
looks like, oh, okay, wow.
Oh, he tried to tech terror the factory, but he doesn't get it. The Humvees were there to deny them. And... See, Sasuke's in a weird spot. He's caught between, do I camp? Do I harass? And he's doing both.
You should never do everything.
And because he's doing both, it means if he fully commits to a tech terror, he win. Remember, this is the only buildings left. So if he destroys both of these buildings, it's defeated. Sasuke wins. But he's not fully committing to it because he's kind of half building tunnels, half terror teching. If he fully builds tunnels, he'll have a huge camp and he'll eventually win. But if he fully tech terrors with 4 or 5 tech terrors at once, he'll probably also win.
I'm also calling the 10k float there, by the way, machine. So, calling the 10k float.
7,000.
Oh, not quite. Okay.
Still, the old Derek's ticking over for Sasuke, as is Bobzi. But Bobzi actually floating less, despite the fact that he only has a single factory.
On constant production here.
It's probably just because of the drones as well.
Another option, if Bobzi starts floating, he can just build Chinooks, and Chinooks can scout, if nothing else. You can just kind of have them around the map and just keep an eye on things.
And automatically soak up RPG shells.
Yeah,
if you lead in with a Chinook, and your opponent doesn't re-micro, then they'll waste those RPGs. So selling off the supply, or the barracks thing that was actually, and we're back up to the second supply. And so Sasuke is...
Yeah.
He's spreading out again when all he needs is just 20 tunnels.
10 tunnels in that area, because he's only up against Vs, and then... Yeah, he needs 20 tunnels and a quad pop here, or just commit to tech terror, or... Yeah, it's about making a decision and sticking with it, not doing multiple things. That's how you can potentially lose a game.
Actually, I think the factory may have started repairing in between the time it took for the 3rd and the 4th terrorist to detonate.
Yeah.
That's why having 5 terrorists is always a safer bet. So we see some quads being built. We see another supply and a palace. Excellent. So he gets a palace, 10 tunnels, bam. You're in a good spot. But get a Jarman out, happy times. But is it what? What?
He's attacking. I'm not sold on this machine. I'm not sold on this at all.
What are these gonna achieve?
And look at this. The V army down the bottom right managed to take out the oil derrick. Bobzi is playing this well, considering he has on 1 war factory production.
Why the quads, man?
Look at all these Hellfire drones as well.
Why the quads? Well, hang on. It's gonna be a tech terror. It doesn't get it.
Oh, no.
There was 2 terrors. I think he didn't expect it to actually regenerate its health as much as it did.
Is there another one? Is there another terrorist?
Okay, there is.
Okay, that should be enough.
All right, he gets it. So now things are going to be even more difficult here for Bobzi, because this is the only building he needs to have Humvees and a range. Oh, actually.
No, that wasn't enough.
No, only 2. So he needs to, pulling all his Humvees. He is scared.
Smart, yeah.
Bobzi is a little bit worried, as he should be. Get a few Humvees, leave some rangers there. And
spreading out the ranges will probably be the main thing. Spreading out the ranges to try and take out a terrorist.
And as you say, having scouting Chinooks would give him more time to reposition his Humvee. So this is kind of risky though, because there's no Humvees defending. He has this big blob of Vs.
I'm not super keen on this huge blob machine. Needs to leave some at base. Just a few around.
Probably 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 over all 4 corners.
Because
black market. Wow. Okay, so he obviously wants the buggy ammo. Okay. But he has the palace now. So if a Jarman comes out, but there is a lot of Humvees, so he needs to have something else. Angry mobs, tunnels. He needs something to buy time for the Jarman to get some work done. Angry mobs would be an excellent choice. He has 2,500 cash, so second barracks, angry mobs, I think would be the best choice.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty intense. Yeah, a lot of tunnel networks. This is good stuff from Sasuke. This is how he needs to play.
But they're spread out. They're so spread out.
That's a tech terror.
It is.
How many? There are no Vs.
There's only ranges. He can just crush the ranges and then detonate it. I think Bobzi's gonna throw this game.
Bobzi, no.
Let's see. I mean, this is undefended now. He's actually just gunning them down.
He can. The Rangers can't take out the
There we go.
technical.
There's 2 terrorists here. Does he blow up his own?
Yeah. Technical.
Did he blow up his own technical that still had
a terrorist inside it? I think so.
But if you lose a technical, won't it evac? Yeah, not a Humvee.
Oh, okay,
if you destroy a technical, it'll evac.
Yeah.
It'll evac the terrorists intact. So for some reason, Sasuke only terror teched with 2 terrorists. If that was a third, that would have definitely been GG.
Wow, and this could be GG in favor of Bobzi here. Look at this Humvee army, this unstoppable.
A radar van.
What?
And there's a barracks here. This game is nonsense. I don't even know what's happening.
Nonsense.
Is he just gonna walk terrorists over?
Could be the new strat machine.
God.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I'm not sure how this Humvee army, it is rolling, it is taking out the palace.
I am so confused
What's
now.
coming in here from Sasuke? What was it? Are they technicals?
There's actually units of buggies. He may finish off with the buggies. It's regen.
Why hasn't Bobzi pulled Humvees? What is the Humvees doing?
There's a Humvee here.
Kill the buggies!
And there's a million Humvees up here. This could definitely be a race, but actually the Ranger moving up. The buggies have to kite this one. And they're going for the Ranger now.
Why hasn't he pulled half these Humvees? I don't understand, machine. The Hellfire drone takes out both of the buggies. Sasuke's probably gonna lose this.
He's not done. He's not done. He has another barracks here.
There's Jarman, but what's Jarman gonna do? Jarman can't destroy buildings.
No, yeah, he's stealth Jarman. There's no demo or anything. I mean, he can cap the Humvee?
Oh, he can!
Is he gonna cap the Humvee?
Cap the Humvee, do it! Snipe the Ranger, cap the Humvee!
Wow.
Yes!
Yeah, I think he's gonna do it.
Cap the V,
and there's no more Humvees
Get
again.
a Hellfire drone.
Hurry up, though. Why is he taking so long to do this?
Get the V.
The supply is regenerating its health. What is he waiting for? I don't understand. The worker is. Jarman, there's a Humvee in front of you, man.
Get the Humvee, man.
And there's a scaffold there. Oh no, Jarman. You are a very naughty Jarman.
Naughty Jarman.
You are not the Messiah. You are just a very naughty boy.
Naughty Jarman. What are you gonna do here, Jarman? What are you doing? Cap the V. You should have capped the V. There are where are the spy drones?
I don't see any spy drones.
There needs to be
He
spy
gets
drones.
another Humvee down.
There are no spy drones here.
Yeah, there's no spy drone. And
that's not good.
He has plenty of cash though, so. But he doesn't have any empty Humvees to put a spy drone on. And we have terrorists running around the map. I have a feeling this game is going to turn ridiculous in a moment.
Bro, how is it not already ridiculous?
Yeah, it's been ridiculous for
this game
about
is crazy.
15 minutes now.
Yeah. Bobzi should have left V's in base. He could have lost this game so easily.
All it would have taken is a single V. Oh, nice drop with a Ranger. Looks like he's going to recrew that one. Is he trying to kill his own drones? Because he can do that. He can kill his own drones to get a spy drone out.
Yeah.
We've seen players do that before. Where they, nice, yeah.
Yeah, well played, Bobzi.
Where they'll kill, say, a spy drone and then buy a sentry drone to repair a wounded V or something. So yeah, we do have some terrorists here. But now we see all of the terrorists, the Humvees defending. He can send 1 or 2 Humvees out. He doesn't have to, he's just blobbing up. Well, there's actually a Humvee here. And so what's left? I mean, he's stealth GLA, so he's very sneaky. This is what Bobzi sees.
No! Please react. Okay,
I think, yeah, he'll be fine.
Right, okay.
Okay, so where's the scaffold? Oh, there's a stealth barracks there. That's it, stealth GLA. And he's sending out more and more. There's not much income. Well, there's no income, so that's okay. All he has is 3k cash. Oh, dear. Oh, a hijacker?
Interesting. But I'm pretty sure there are no workers either. Dude, we finally found the game where GLA has no workers. We found the game. GLA has no workers. We found the game where GLA has no workers,
you're right.
man.
There's no workers. So the Humvee's here, as is the hijacker trailing him. And it gets revealed!
Oh, spy drone!
But if he jukes behind the side of the garrison, he may get it.
The building, anyway. I mean. Oh, he's gonna get it.
He's not firing because he's caught by the garrison, the building, the supply, I mean. And now he's got the supply center.
But there's a spy drone. It's not a Hellfire drone.
And he may found that this is the only barracks left here. He has a tunnel, but I don't think it actually counts. I don't know why he's pulling this Humvee. Is that gonna be GG?
GG.
Oh my god.
Dear Lord, what was that game even?
I don't know if it was entertaining or frustrating.
I'm not sure.
It was both at the same time.
It was both.
That.
Please allow the machine and me to sit here and tell you everything that was wrong with that game.
It's all you, man. I'm done.
Man.
It's all you.
So many things. Okay, right. For starters, okay, you're playing GLA. You've reduced the USA down to barracks, factory, supply.
No power, remember.
No power. What do you think the USA is going to do? He's going to go aggressive on your ass. He is going to get every V he can possibly get, fill them with missile defenders, and try and end the game because you just can't sit on that many things. So what do? You have choices there. And you need to just bunker up, just throw down heaps of tunnel networks. It's not ideal for stealth because shitty tunnels, even though they are stealth, they certainly aren't toxin variety.
Well, they're better than demo.
They're better than demo. It's like you like tunnel up and you tech terror. That's an option. Or you go heaps of unit production. But what you don't do is expand twice and
a palace and tech terror
and
float 7K.
Yeah, not ideal. Yeah, there are things you can do and things you shouldn't do in that situation. Also, work out how many terrorists it takes to destroy a building. That was weird.
He could have certainly won that if he had his tech terrors.
Bobzi should have lost as well because you should never pull all of the Vs. You should have left Vs to defend there. Should have had Chinook scouting, and then the Vs can take out any technical that comes through. That was the main thing. Sasukee actually ended up running out of workers. That was hilarious.
Yeah.
But yeah, Jarman should have capped it. Should have capped the V. Bought a Hellfire drone, won the game.
Yeah.
Could have done it if Jarman
Even the
capped the
buggies
V.
could have been micro better because a ranger showed up and he was like, "Oh, there's a ranger! Bail!" It's like, okay, look, you can just go around the ranger.
Yeah.
The Humvee was coming eventually, so you may not have been able to get that. But Sasukee, of course, I think it's fair to say that these two players aren't quite the high tier caliber of players
It's still
that
a
we
cool
expect.
game. Yeah.
It was
Both of our
funny.
players did make good plays during the game as well.
I would have been
yeah.
extremely happy if that Humvee capped by Jarman won the game. That would have been amazing.
Incredible. Yeah.
Yeah, anyway. Well, that'll wrap us up for now, I guess. I don't know how I feel right now, Blake.
I need to rewatch it, man. I just need to see what was going on. Because that was nuts.
Yeah.
That was crazy nuts. Whew. Anyway, thank you for tuning in. If you enjoy watching the General's Gentleman's mind implode and get mad, please do consider supporting us on Patreon. Will enable us to continue our one video per day current schedule, which we are certainly enjoying. We hope you are as well. The links for that are in the description.
Bye.
Bye.